Hello, NWOBHM here. Now, oh, excuse me, some NWOBHM news today. Now, an email arrived from Sonic Age Records, and when I receive an email from them, it usually means that part of the email will include some old under-the-radar stuff from a long forgotten, lost new wave of British heavy metal era band or two, and their stuff's been rediscovered and being released by somebody and being stocked by Sonic Age. Today's email being no exception to that, with the news that there's not one but two coming out, being released through Dyamond Roxx records. You can see that one of them is by Marz, Lady of the Night Expanded Edition, because that's the thumbnail there. Before I tell you what the other one is, and a bit more about both, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel, please, because that would be marvellous, big help and appreciated. So do click the little button. So I say one of these coming out through Dyamond Roxx is Marz and Lady of the Night Expanded Edition, and the other one is by a band that were called Sam Thunder. Yes, really. And their Manoeuvres album plus an EP that they also released back in the day, and that's the other one. Both of them limited edition CDs, as Dyamond Roxx tend to do. Limited edition CDs for both, just 300 copies of each one, so act fast if you want one. So what can I tell you about both bands? Well, Marz was from Grantham area, a little bit further down the A1 from me in Lincolnshire, and they didn't really amount to much outside that local area, a bit of a local following, and if I remember rightly, there was a fair amount of line-up interchangeability, have I just made a word up, between Marz and another NWOBHM era band from the area, Overdrive. Marz did put out a self-release single back then, early 80s, and made a demo tape as well, and that seems to have been it before they disappeared in the first half of the 1980s. Now, so Dyamond Roxx are putting out that limited edition CD, just 300 of them, with the Lady of the Night single and the demo tape on calling it an expanded edition. There's only 6 tracks involved, and it's generally just straightforward NWOBHM, pretty much. As for Sam Thunder, what a name, Sam Thunder. They hail from Manchester, over the other side of the M62 from where I am. The M62, for those that might not know, might not be in England. It's a horrible motorway that goes over the Pennine Hills between the good side of the Pennines, Yorkshire, where I'm from, and t'other side, that Lancashire, that we don't get on that well. You know, War of the Roses and all that goes back centuries. But anyway, I'm rambling and digressing on it. As for Sam Thunder, they were around a similar time to Marz, early 80s. Excuse me, they're a bit of a soggy throat this morning. They put together a demo as well. For those that remember good old Kerrang magazine back then, the Kerrang gave it a pretty positive write-up, and the band style was sort of, yes, NWOBHM, but they brought in elements of like more melodic stuff and a bit of AOR and a bit of pomp even with the keyboards. And think something, I don't know, what could we say, the early Praying Mantis or China White maybe. They did that, there was, sorry, I'm coughing and I can't even talk today. They did release an EP of the demo, and they even did a debut album called Manoeuvres, which went out by a reasonably smallish label called Bullet Records. And apparently, I didn't realise this, that album Manoeuvres was released only in picture disc format, would you believe? Now, yes, picture discs was something of a thing in the early mid-1980s, but they looked nice, but they didn't play very well, did they? Which might not have helped Sam Thunder's cause. And another thing that might not have helped the cause is it seems that Bullet really didn't too much effort into promoting the band, and they disappeared mid-decade, pretty much like Marz did as well. But as I say, Dyamond Roxx have dug both out somehow, put together these expanded editions and made them available in limited edition runs of 300 CDs each one. If you fancy bagging one or both of them, I'll put a link to Dyamond Roxx in the description below, and also to Sonic Age Records, who sent the email out, because they're showing availability as well, and you'll probably find others if you look around. So that's it, two rediscovered NWOBHM bands that keep popping up. These things, don't they? And long may they continue to do so. Thanks for Dyamond Roxx for doing it. So links below, you can go to Dyamond Roxx or Sonic Age Records, see if there are any left. And that's it for this, other than to say, please subscribe to the channel before you go. And as always, thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and take care.